Good morning, students. Today we'll start the first part of chapter 8, that is cell. What is a cell? First of all, we will see what all contents we are going to study in this chapter. So we will study about cell theory, types of organisms on the basis of cell, unicellular and multicellular organism, the shape of the cell, size of the cell structure and functions, type of the cells and components of the cells. Now, first of all, we will understand what the cell is. So, students, the basic and structural unit of all the living organisms in this world, in this universe, is called as cell. Cell was first of all observed by Robert Hooke. There was a scientist named as Robert Hooke. One day, when he was doing some work and he was observing the cork, a piece of cork under a magnifying device. Cork means that is the outer covering of the trees. When he was observing a piece of cork under a magnifying device, so he has seen very small box type structures and he has given the name cell to them. At that time there were no powerful uh, like that microscopes with the scientists, so that is why he was not able to explain a lot of things about the cells. But what he has concluded, he has said this, that all the living organisms, whether these are plants or animals or human beings, they are made by a same type of structure which is called as cell. Like a wall is made by many bricks, the same way our body is also made by small block like structure. These are called as cells. So that is why we can say that cells are the basic structural units and the building blocks of all the living organisms. Then afterwards, after so many years, when the scientists have invented the powerful microscopes, then two scientists, that is Sheldon and Chavon, proposed the cell theory. They have studied the cell in detail and given a complete theory on that. In that theory, what they have said this first, according to the cell theory, the cells are the basic structure and functional unit of living organisms. Then all the cells, all the living organisms are made up by one or more cells. There can be one cells also, like in unicellular, and there can be millions and billions and trillions of cells also, like human beings. But this is necessary that they are made by the cells. When we divide the body from organism to organ system, then organ system to organs, then organ to tissues. So ultimately, the very smallest part which cannot be further divided, that is called as cell. Then they said that we cannot form the new cells. The new cells can form by the division of old cells only. The cells have this capability, the cell have this characteristics that they always divide from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8 and so on. So the new cells can form by the division of old cells only. We cannot form the new cells in the laboratories or in the test tubes. But if the scientists have the cells, then they can multiply that cells. The other things they have said, that the structure of any organism is depend upon the organization of cells in the body. How the cells are organized, on the basis of that the structure will decide. Then they said that the basic structure of all the cell is same, whether the cell belongs to the rat, or whether the cell belongs to the cat, or whether the cell belongs to the animal, or the cell belong to the human being. The basic structure of all the cell is same, but their shapes and sizes are different, because shapes and sizes are depend upon their function. Whatever will be the function of the cell, on the basis of that they have their shapes and sizes. This we will study further in this chapter only. So these some points they have explained in the cell theory. If we divide all the organisms of this universe on the basis of number of cells, we can divide them in two categories only, that is unicellular organism and multicellular organism. The organisms, those are made by only one cell. One cell is so small that we cannot see that without the microscope. So obviously the organisms, those are made by only one cell, that also are not visible by the naked eyes, and that organisms are called as unicellular organisms. Like in chapter 2 we have studied the bacteria. So all the species of bacteria are unicellular. In algae and fungi, we have seen that some of the species of algae are unicellular also. Protozoans are also unicellular, and virus, they do not have even the cellular structure. So the organisms, those are made up by only one cell, they are called as unicellular organisms. For example, amoeba, paramecium, bacteria. So in their body, all the functions, whether that is digestion or respiration or excretion, they are done by the that one cell only. Then in their body, the one cell is the complete body. But in multicellular organisms, the organisms, those are made by number of cells, means more than one cells, whether that are 10 cells or the millions of cells. These are called as multicellular organisms. Like we human beings are multicellular, and cow, roe, so many other things which you people see, because only multicellular organisms we can see with the naked eyes. So in these organisms, there is a system like the same similar type of cells join together and form tissues. Then similar type of tissues, those are having similar shape and similar function, they join together and form uh, organs. And similar type of organs, like the organs, those are having similar type of function. Like in digestive system, we have studied that in digestive system, the mouth, esophagus, small intestine, stomach, liver, these all take participate. So these all are the organs, and they are having the same function, that they play an important role in digestion. So they all, those are having the same function, that organs join together and form organ system. Like this is digestive system. Digestive system is an organ system. And when many organ systems like digestive system, circulatory system join together, they form one body. So in the multicellular organisms, different type of cells are divided according to their work, and they perform the different functions. In this video we will study till here only. In next video we will move further. Thank you, students. Thank you, everyone.